Everybody, hope you're all having a fantastic day today. We have a quicker Garena watch party. I was planning to start watch partying at 7 a.m. Woke up at 7 a.m. and the WDC versus Omega match was already over. So I guess the games have been going pretty quickly today. And then following that one, the next team that was supposed to play forfeited. So we're just hopping directly into DG versus Omega, so that's what we're gonna be watching
to
for
the
the next
World Championship for 2022
however long that we're watching.
Call of Duty Mobile. There's no more room to hide strats. Each and every single point matters. The top 3 teams do
right on time.
and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the group of death. There's no way you can guarantee a spot for yourself if you drop any sorts of matches out there, because you can very quickly be replaced by one of the
Omega has to win this, right?
Yes, you do have teams like Dunia Games. You do have
Omega
like
basically has to win this.
Slot,
yeah, I know they lost.
Also have a potential
reaction to Omega losing. I was not expecting that.
Stealing things away, but maybe
I don't know what to expect anymore.
I say that, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. What's the worst case scenario for Smart Omega? Because you know,
please tell them enough with the talking. I mean, they're just waiting on the players.
Be able to tap out Ace as well. All they need to do is just find.
They're just waiting on the players
against West Point Mamba Low Kings and be the 3rd team within this group, and that's actually a huge probability. So
is it top 2 or top 3 for each group?
Greatest fake pulled
anyone know?
Filipinos, we will just have to wait and see, because if they pull a repeat
free slots good at respawns
against DG,
obviously
there's no fake in there. They're about to get top out. Jay-Z, Idra, Range, Risky, Candy, as well as Whoopi. This is the lineup that steps up for the side of the Philippines. Smart Omega.
And I like the idea that you mentioned earlier. I mean, but
isn't it 4?
On how they will be
top 3. Okay, I thought it was top 2. Knowing that it's top 3 makes me less worried for Omega.
Because this group right now, with
they still got to focus up though. Prediction? I don't know. Coming off a loss, it's gonna be tough to bounce back.
They will be tapping out in here against
I think Omega can win. I just, that's the tough thing about making predictions against teams like WDC and DG. Like, we have no idea what to expect out of them, or at least I don't, you know?
On what the plan really is, because if it's only search and destroy, not
so that Mo, Shafi, Potato, Mushik.
And when it comes to the points, like that is very low.
How many spots for Green in stage 5? 2.
Reach top 3 for the playoffs.
Yeah, when you're talking about,
I think the big thing for DG will obviously be the fact that they don't have Clove.
It's a little bit of a positive to your side. That's where you start to get worried about your performance in the competition. But I'm not too sure.
But also, they performed well in stage 5 last year without him, so obviously they didn't qualify, but they won 3 games.
Anything can happen out there against Dunia Games.
I think.
And this is the team that has proven against all odds that they can reign
Wait, did
supreme. But the problem is,
now I can't remember.
Reigning supreme as far as it came to
2 spots is crazy. It has to be 3 or 4. We'll see about that.
On the other hand, the regional qualifier is such a.
The longer I watch, the more I'm like, maybe that's the right amount. I think 3 would have been better. I don't think you needed 3 for Europe, so I think you could have taken 1 from them. But we'll see.
Onto that championship circle, because like at some point, if you jump in there with this performance, that would be a great loss and a huge disappointment as well. So it's a good training point for this. All the days that we have.
Omega's never won against DG, but they've improved. Yeah, they definitely have.
Their mistake. Turn it around
it's year 3. Why did they lessen it? They didn't lessen it. Originally, Garena was only supposed to get 1 spot in stage 5, and because it split into East and West, they gave him an extra.
On to the World Championship, but there's a long road that they need to take, and we need to focus now.
WDC or Blacklist?
Already
once again, I have to watch WDC play to give you a better idea.
For both, and what happened earlier from Smart Omega will be done.
Can't quite make a prediction yet.
It needs to be out of their mind. They need to focus this time.
I hope that this, I mean, it's such a pity that
I
we don't
unlocked the
actually have
ZRG
best of
sniper after
fives
9
in
hours
the
of
group
grind.
stages
Nice.
itself, right? I mean, I want to see it go back and forth a little bit, because usually that's the case when it comes to those best of fives. We usually do see it all the way.
Did you watch
through
Tyrant
to the
Esports
game number
live?
5
No.
in each and every single
I
one of
don't
those
know
series,
what happened.
especially when it's so hot and you've got a group
Two
of
teams
death
forfeited?
like
Wait,
this
who else
for
did?
Group B. West Point Mamba Low Kings.
Holy frick, they are talking a long
and
time.
This is
Good
purely
lord.
statistics-wise, based on whatever data we've collected from.
They've been
stage
filling
3,
for 10
like
minutes.
The ones who
Who else forfeited? Because I'm pretty sure NGU played the first one, right? So did AE not show up for the first one and then get lucky and other team forfeits for the second?
Delivered by Dunia Games that might just down the spirits of Smart Omega.
Do you think
And when
Omega's
West
going to
Point
win?
Mamba Low
I think
Kings
they
gets on
definitely
into
can.
that matchup,
But once again, I
they
can't
might
make like a
just have
definitive
little
statement,
bit
especially
of
for
a
them coming off a
detrimental
loss.
help to take the W against them. And I might be seeing a total shocker here at the Garena Regional Championship before we head into
Guitar from
the World
WDC went to
Championship.
town
Yeah,
in the
we'll have to
control with
see,
Karam
guys.
against
So far,
Omega.
the Dub
Interesting.
Comeback Kings, this is their potential to go for the comeback. Not so much from earlier against a WDC free slot, but as we
All right,
look
we
into
finally got the
that
maps and
mode,
bans. I thought
it
the day would
is
never arrive.
Dunia Games who banned Sparrow in here at the bottom of the screen, as well as Smart
Takeoff
Omega
and
down the
Slums
super bottom.
banned.
Takeoff will be out as well, and Slums. So this is more likely a good point for the teams to. This is consistent from them to really take this.
I feel like
ban,
Summit
and
is
it
the most
expected,
played hardpoint map.
especially for the maps. But when we jump,
Am I
into
accurate in that?
Hardpoint right now and Summit, when
Two
we look
stage
at
fives
the
this year? No,
scores, I mean,
just one.
Still, stats is in
Only one.
favor of Dunia Games.
Earlier, the losing point for the side of Smart Omega was the lack
If you
of
guys
spawn
want
control.
to
And
watch the
Summit,
stream in
spawn
higher
control
resolution,
becomes
I noticed
so
the
much
playback of
more
the YouTube
important.
stream
You
yesterday
lose
was not
control,
good.
and the opponents
can watch
will
back
barrage
on
over you. It's a
Trovo.
very one-sided map, which means if you are getting pummeled from the very start, and if you lose some of your controls in terms of those spawns, and you know,
Can't
all
wait
those
for stage
gunfights
10.
don't go
Yeah,
your
me too.
way, you're probably gonna see a loss. So that previous series might have just been the best eye opener for Smart Omega. We have to see how they kind of deal with that sort of pressure.
Yeah,
in
there's
against
a
Dunia
lot of
Games.
pressure
But
on them now.
firing range S&D, I love this. This
Especially
is
to be
a
in this
very
group.
classic map. You know, you've got your long angles. You will be able to see Whoopi pop off. You will be able to see Dunia Games respond.
Like, if I had to
in
guess,
manner
it's
as
probably
well for
DG,
all
Omega,
those
and
long
WDC
engagements.
that make it out of
I'm
this
hoping
group,
to
but
see records being made here in terms
Low
of
Kings
how
hasn't
many
lost
rounds
yet.
we
They haven't
might
been
be
tested,
able to see
but
at
they
the
haven't
regional
lost.
qualifiers. And then later on down at raid control,
Trovo
raid
isn't
is a map
responding? Oh,
where
weird.
Smart Omega absolutely loves. But
When will
raid
you host some BR
control,
private
you
lobbies?
know, it might
Maybe
not
next
be
week.
the best
Not
of
today.
places for the players of Smart
Volume's
Omega.
low?
And I'm just worried about
If
a
you're talking
spawn
about like
trap.
their volume, I know.
That
I
spawn
turned
trap is
it
gonna
down
be
until the end
impossible
game
to
actually
beat.
starts.
I think we should be able to
Watch the
gauge
Tyrant
this
tournament.
hardpoint
Why would
matchup as
Tyrant
who
host a
wins the
tournament at the
majority of
same
those
time as
gunfights and
Garena
battles.
Stage 4?
Yeah, I mean, this is where we see the adjustment of Smart Omega based on what happened from the previous match that they had against.
What team's your
the
favorite?
slot, and if they were able to
I'm as far as Garena goes, I'm an Omega fan just because in my mind they're the OGs, and I love the bounce back story after it looked like they were falling off last year. Love seeing them improve. Is the shorty buffed? I think they might have buffed it like a tiny bit last season.
Flipping the spawns, also putting it towards the favor of.
I think like it's pretty much a lock that Omega's gonna win the S&D. It's just a question of if they can take a respawn.
It's
Yeah.
more of chaining this game. In Summit, you
Thought it
can
was
chain
Almighty.
it
I like
from
Almighty.
P1, P2 until P3 on how because of how close it is.
I like all the guys on
to
Almighty. They're
different.
super nice.
It's only you might lose that.
I would be happy if
once
either
you
Omega
get
or
to
Almighty
the
won
focus of the distance
stage
you need
4, to be
travel,
honest.
But spawns can support that as well. So understanding that.
Which red perk do I use with the ZRG?
You spawn for the other side, or can be worked out. So it's that.
Skulker
payload
probably?
channel that they need,
Especially if you're playing
as
Surge.
well, not so much on that
Walk
P3
faster.
uphill anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that was one of the biggest
Opinion on
problems for Smart
WDC.
Omega, right? They
I don't have one. I haven't seen him play yet.
All of their efforts into that Money Hill at Raid.
Are we,
early on in
we
the
gonna get
first
some
series
gameplay anytime
against the
soon?
players of WDC free slot.
Top
And
2
that
prediction
kind
for
of
stage
just
4.
help them take.
I don't know.
the
I thought Omega was going to win the whole thing before, but now my guesses are kind of out the window.
Yes, there was a good performance.
Not saying they can't, but you know.
The adjustments from
Irfan J's wholesome. Catch up with his streams. I didn't know these streams. He tweeted me his weird gunsmith builds for. I guess it's not weird gunsmiths. His gunsmiths for the weird guns he was using yesterday.
And you have to be able to adjust on the fly. And Thailand has already shown that they are slightly better.
Why'd you stream late? Busy day? No, it's 7 a.m. for me. I just woke up.
The exact same out there on the battlefield. We might just see
WDC beat Omega. Yeah, I saw.
For the representatives of MSP. But let's see if or not that is gonna be the case. I mean, both coaches are geared up already. They've given their feedback, and obviously the loss earlier on would be a little upsetting. But let's see how they bounce back from that loss. This time, once again, not a Goliath versus Goliath. Smart Omega has become David.
Let me just pin that comment. That'll be the easier.
In the name of Dunia Games.
When did WDC beat Omega? Like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I saw that Whoopi had a tough game. You know what? I mean, like at this point, I might as well go back and watch it. I think especially looking at the stats, like Whoopi double negative. Who was the other double negative? Idra double negative. What happened in the hard point?
Destroys the team in just 26 seconds.
Let's see.
Statistics, but the way they use those operators to just try to make sure they accumulate more time in the hill, that was
the variables into more.
Let's see. Yo, this guy, 39? Rage has been one of their more consistent players, so for him to be at 19.
Especially with the game.
Can I see the scoreboard?
That's in here.
There it is.
For both ends. For WDC, it's going to be with
okay, I mean, obviously 2.5 minutes in the hard point. Yeah, I mean, Whoopi bottom fragged in both respawns, so he's definitely got to step it up. C1, 37 and 20, 39 and 30.
The difference here is
actually to watch the clash.
Please tell me this is starting soon. Increase caster's voice. I will when the casting starts.
The battlefield, but one team feels super confident. This is the debut of
Libby got so disappointed on his red magic. His phone started to heat up like a barbecue.
It looks like that match is about to start. The fact that the Indonesian side
that's crazy.
Competition super seriously, and look at the way.
Oh, I just realized we're on freaking 720p.
All of the players are seated at the exact same location. Communication-wise,
can Almighty make it top 2?
Smart Omega.
Oh, absolutely.
Set up with that one main cam. You're gonna be able to see all of those reactions. We're gonna be able to see all of the
absolutely
on the faces of their players as they win.
I'm very excited to see.
Battlefield Neptune.
Almighty versus ABC and also Almighty versus Blacklist. Both of those are going to be really good. I probably won't watch Party tomorrow
and they were just side to side
because we just got things to do. But
what Smart Omega has, and they have that preview as well from the Garena Masters.
Favorite game mode?
You put yourself
probably hard point.
That you're already in the big stage. I mean, it's a huge.
Do you have a cat or a dog? Just a dog. Did you wake up this early for school or college tests or exams? If you're asking about like when I was in school, yeah. Back when I was in school, I would stream until 4 o'clock in the morning, sleep for 3.5 hours, wake up at 7:30 a.m. for class, go to class, come home, sleep some more, wake up, edit a video, stream. I'm no stranger to waking up early.
You know, based on
which region's second to North America? I think it'll be China. Obviously, I haven't watched them, but I think they're very fundamentally sound. I think that they're going to be the other big contender. iPads are banned? Yes, iPads have always been banned from competitive.
It's a fair playing ground. Summit on Hardpoint. Both of these teams, you know, are pretty good at it, but you see the team of Dunia Games being a little bit.
Bobby looks like he's 59, and you ask if he woke up for school. Do I just do I just age like a year every day in you guys' minds?
Smart Omega played Summit Hardpoint twice. They won one, they lost one. There is a little bit
Ace
of,
had to forfeit
you know,
against Low Kings
weaknesses
because they
that
didn't
Dunia
pay
Games
their
would have been able to
electricity.
read off of their gameplay back at stage 3.
Oh,
there's
that's some
gonna be
unfortunate
a
timing to
little
not
bit
pay
of
your
a challenge
electricity.
for Smart
Is this
Omega.
game
The
ever
next
going to
question is
start?
gonna be
Do we
whether
know?
or not Dunia Games did their homework properly and identified all of the weaknesses. And the second question is
Garena
gonna be
representative
whether or
predictions.
not the players of Smart Omega
My
patched up
predictions are
all
out the
of those
window.
botchy gameplay
Like, if you'd
when it
asked me
came to
yesterday,
the
I would have
Hardpoint
said
Summit, because, I mean, if Dunia
Almighty
Games had done their
and
homework, but
Omega,
Smart Omega had already fixed those
but
errors,
Omega's
then they're
already
gonna
lost
have
a
one
match.
heck of a match out there.
So they've
You know,
obviously got
if
work to
Smart
do.
Omega did not fix those errors, Dunia Games might be
What do you think of COD
able to just
adding
push them
seasonal
off
esports
of that
events? I think
summit,
they
and might
absolutely
just
need to.
roll down into a huge snowball.
I thought they were going to do it this year, and then
Valid.
womp womp.
Like, I know there's like snowball running around, but you know, AJ, that it's not really a snowball when you throw off like a small snowball towards a hit
Bobby
of
needs to
snow.
start in Oregon, Asia, and coach them. I don't think y'all realize the amount of time and energy that requires. As a soon-to-be father, that would not be a wise investment for me.
Okay, let's take a look at S&D instead. We go into
Clean up the
firing
beard and
range,
you look
the
19.
players of Smart Omega
I feel like my
are sitting
beard's
down
pretty
on a
clean right now.
50%
I mean,
win
I
rate.
do
They've
need to shave
played
my neck
firing
beard now that I think
range
about it.
twice. They won one, they lost one. But Dunia Games only played firing range S&D one time, and they've got a 100% win rate. They won that match.
ABC
So
and
once
WDC
again,
are unexpected great
weakness on the
teams.
side
I
of
think
Smart
people
Omega
expected
might be
WDC to be good.
exploited,
Like, they're good
but,
every
you know,
year.
Whoopi's still
ABC,
gonna
I
be
think,
an
is the one that
absolute
surprised a
pain
lot
to
of people,
deal with
especially
on that
taking down
S&D. So I'm
Blacklist
just wondering
3. Like,
exactly
it's not
what
even
sort
like,
of
oh, it's a close match.
response or
Like,
solution
they
Dunia
dominated
Games
Blacklist.
will be able to play against Whoopi, because, you know, it's one thing to identify weaknesses in play, but it's a whole other thing to identify.
That being said, I
a
predicted that.
pattern
Not
on your
necessarily from
opponent's
ABC,
side
but
and close him
I
out of the
figured
equation early.
Blacklist
And that's
was gonna be
exactly what
weaker
the
than
players of
expected.
Smart Omega did to WDC free slot, and that's the main reason why they also pulled that victory at Summit, because Cheek back to back got slapped on his cheeks.
How much do they
because
talk?
Whoopi just
I
whipped
mean,
that
it's.
sniper out
I
and
can
whipped
promise
him
you the
right back to
casters are
level.
not talking because they enjoy talking. Like, the casters, in their mind, are thinking the exact same thing that you guys are saying. They're like, start the game, start the game, start the game. Because they're tired. They don't want to keep talking. But there's some technical issues, or there's a player that has to restart their device, and they can't start. So I promise you guys, the casters are equally as irritated.
That was with the West Point Mambalo Kings.
Will you play COD M after Warzone Mobile launch? Yeah.
It's very. Oh no, I'm looking at
Definitely not going to quit COD Mobile.
When we talk about statistics, 50-50 is a great
might be
chance
reduced
for them to
frequency.
really go in and
That's really going to depend on viewership, because obviously at the end of the day, this is my job. But
I'm looking at that.
I will
that's
absolutely
why I
continue
have
to play
it
COD
on my
Mobile.
screen right now. Is because it is pretty much 100% for both as they jump into qualifiers.
Oh, yeah.
The number of games
Oh, are we
that
finally starting?
from
Thank
the
God.
games is a little bit more. And here we go. We have the game right now starting. This is Summit.
Here we go.
And Smart Omega going against
Thank the
Dunia
Lord.
Games, Valiant on.
All right.
The players
Get
are
it.
ready. We got
Who we got map one,
ladies
chat?
and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready?
Who we got,
This is
chat?
gonna be one heck of a blockbuster matchup, and Smart Omega gonna try
I
to
think
redeem
DG map
themselves
1,
just a little bit.
Omega
Earlier
map
on,
2,
this was played
Omega
out
map
at
3.
Firing range. Sorry, earlier on this was played out in a match of S&D. This time,
Ooh,
it's Hardpoint,
jet ski.
Jet Sky,
Man, it's
swooping
flying.
down
Oh
like
my
a bird
gosh.
of prey, and will be
There we go,
able to
Whoopi.
manage to
There we
grab
go,
a couple of
Whoopi.
players
All
on
right.
the
Already
side
off to a better
of
start.
Smart Omega, but Whoopi just managing to clear out the area and take control of control room while he continues to
All
swing.
right.
In the previous
Maybe I was
Hardpoint
wrong.
matchup,
Maybe
this guy
Omega
was the
takes map
lowest
1.
fragger, and this time around, he's popping
Whoa.
off from
Flying
the very
shotgun to the
get-go.
face.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard push right there from Dunia Games to
Wow.
get into that hill, but it's a good thing that a few members from Smart Omega was able to back off and get better position.
A lot of shotguns in play.
That hill, P1 right
I
now,
thought we were done with the shot. I mean, obviously the KRM got a buff, but they're not on the version of the game that has the buff. So that's interesting. I'm assuming P2 rotation, the shotguns get put away, or are we sticking with them?
With only 5 seconds remaining being given to Dunia Games, they started off preparation for that.
What is Omega's enemy?
one of the members.
If you're talking about in this one,
You
DG,
look at the fight that is happening all
it's
the
a
way
big
at the
kill.
forklift
Oh,
area.
3, 4 in the
That
feed?
shows
Uh-oh.
How much of map understanding
Uh-oh.
both of these teams have. Both of them taking that backstep, wanting to secure the favorable
Ooh.
spawn at
Yeah, they're
Green
spawning
Arena
control.
Station, but it is Dunia Games
They're
that
get,
manages
they got
to
the
win that
shotguns
hands
out
down.
still, so they're
But
gonna
this
try to
straight
make that
coming
push
through
every
from
time.
Whoopi. That's a huge kill, and he continues to
Huge,
string
huge
that
there.
on to
Whoa,
hop straight
my
onto the hard
gosh.
point and challenge the team of Dunia Games.
The
forward.
teamwork
Manages
looks
to
really
secure
solid
yet
for Omega
another
right
slay.
now.
9 kills so far. Whoopi is already on fire. Gonzi pulling out the KRM as well. 2 KRM players on the side of Dunia Games, and it looks like it's absolutely perfect. Only MSP hitting all of the
Wow.
hit marks with the KRM. Dunia Games, the Indonesians.
This is why we
absolutely
don't
popped off the
use the
shotgun.
KRM.
Yeah, they pop off, they point ahead and shoot.
Uh-oh.
Boom. That is what's happening.
Spawns
with
break.
KRM
That's
at
not
this
good.
point. But as we only have 8 seconds, the scrap point.
Hope he's like, somebody chow for me?
And they're taking a huge lead.
What? Rage,
But in terms
what
of
are you
precision,
doing?
though they are
Wait.
already into
Oh,
that
they broke. Wait,
rotation
no, they
of
didn't
the
break.
games right now,
Oh,
so they
that's
one at a
tough.
time,
Good
and
try.
as it activates, it is
Ooh, double with the pred.
property of the
Thing is,
Games.
like, you take them out and they're just gonna spawn right back in the exact same place. I don't love that investment, especially if you don't have any pressure on the backside. They've still got the hard point. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not sustainable. Wait, they're winning everything.
Special forces base will be overcome with the numbers
Yeah.
of Games players.
They're
Smart
still
America, they
in?
don't care. Even if you have a
This is
respawn, they just
insane.
barge their head in there
Yo,
and
this
win
is
out that
actually
gunfight.
crazy.
Whoopi's still on fire. 15 kills in hand so
That-
far,
that-
and it doesn't look like he wants to slow down. Through the smoke, you've got one player from the side of DG who continues to push on in.
I can't believe they're
torture
still
them
holding.
off of that spot.
This is
But Whoopi
madness.
says, hell no.
How?
KSP dominance by
How?
this point. Zeze steps on in there.
Whoopi heard that I said that he wasn't doing well in the respawns. He said, "Watch this." Insert Usher, watch this meme.
Up some of those scrap points.
Yeah, it took 3 to take out the raging Whoopi.
Oh,
combination
yes.
down there, but they are
I mean, you
now
get the
getting
info, you get the
more
damage.
in.
Obviously, you'd like more kills there, but
As well as control of this
you gotta-
point in
ooh,
the
good
worst
trophies.
of the days. But the rotation of Dunia Games
Ah,
is
Omega's
showing
looking really freaking good right here.
Taken down one at a time, and it is just an addition,
Whoopi.
and they are just lighting up, AJ.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah,
he's on
absolutely, man. Look at the
18.
players of Smart
Holy
Omega
frick,
now.
he's
All the
dominating.
angles locked down already. Spawn control this time round 4.
This is like a completely different Whoopi from what we saw in the first
They
game.
bring out 2 of those annihilators, annihilating player after player from the
I
Indonesian
talked
side.
about
And
he's
Dunia Games has
like
some
Whoopi.
interesting
Whoopi's
hard
kind of
point
the
off.
little B of
27
Garena.
seconds rage this time
When
round
he is
4.
on,
brings
he
out
is
his KRM
freaking
as well
on.
to show that
But they
that's
can both be
exactly what
very,
MSP
very
can do.
streaky, so
Respond, toe to
they're
toe, they can
heavily
dance with
dependent on
you.
him.
Then this match of Tango, this dance-off seems to be finishing up on the side of Smart Omega. Dunia Games being dominated from the get-go here.
Man, oh man, I was not expecting this. And you gotta think, like, Omega probably feeling a lot more confident for the S&D as well. Good lord. And Risky's only got 6? He's only got 6 and they're still winning by 100?
It's more of the rotation of Smart Omega as they split into 3.
Man.
As they go and push on both P1 and P2.
Yeah, Zizek
This is
unfortunately takes himself
crazy.
out of the equation. This is
Rage.
the reset
Oh
of
yeah,
this
he
hard
is
point.
popping off with a
Dunia Games
shotgun.
starting
All right.
this thing well.
Rage,
That
you do your thing.
Annihilator, Fran gets that double kill
I will
already.
not
Circles
give you
around,
crap about
finds
using the
nobody
shotgun ever
outside,
again.
but as he steps back in, Rage gets
If it works, it
eliminated
works.
instantaneously.
This has been a good
Nobody
hold
has
for
been able to
DG.
step up front just yet, and Fran
Whoa.
is just absolutely
If he gets
popping
Goliath
off
here-
of that Annihilator, and all of the
If
points
he gets a
being
Goliath
soaked up
here, that's
by Dunia
not
Games.
good
Yes,
for
they had
Omega.
spawn controls a little bit earlier on, but
I think
this time
Whoopi's
around
dead
they're
here.
playing the meta of Smart Omega. Bash
Ooh,
your heads
no?
into
Yep.
that hard point and win your gunfight.
You can't
It
give
looks
him
like
a-
the
you
Indonesians
can't have a
have
100-point
managed to
lead and then
find
give him a
adjustment
full
to play
60
counter
like that.
strategy against Smart Omega. But it's all gonna depend on how they play this
That's-
P3 next, because that's exactly where Smart Omega, with the help of Whoopi,
Wait, why is he
managed to
still...
pull
Did he
forward.
spawn back there? Oh, I think Kenny concussed himself. Oof, good flake. Oh my gosh. Yo, he's in the flow state right now. Whoopi has come to a complete standstill. Whoopi was frying the whole lobby, and now he has it looks like probably died like 5 times in a row.
Much points and time as possible, and that
Wow.
has
The usage on that grab vortex was crazy.
That would be a good chance for Dunya Games
Big turnaround here.
to get as much kills and clear that
Man,
up,
Rage
but this
doing
is
everything he can.
27 seconds before they get and step into that before
Candy should lock in spawns here.
Go all the way to P3, but Dunya Games making it
Uh-oh,
work on
nope.
P2 in itself. 17 seconds to go, and it looks like
Uh-oh, Fran's got the big kill for Risky, but he's not gonna be able to regen. He probably dies here. Yep. Whoa, timing for Zen.
Securing the scrap points.
That. Oh, yeah. Okay, you got to get the Goliath taken down before it gets through. Pull the operators out. You got to get the Goliath down. Yep. Purifier or Annihilator. There you go. Yes, huge damage there. Huge damage. Oh, that was perfect. I mean, that was a bad position to call it in for DG, but beautiful execution for Omega. A triple off that?
They will not be making the same
Or no,
mistake.
it must have been putting together like the Annihilator kills and the
Already
wow.
P1 and P2.
There's another Goliath? Oh, he's gonna get taken down for sure, right?
But another Goliath will be pulled out by Dunya Games.
Imagine you invest a double Goliath and get no hardpoint time off of it. I think if you're Omega, you just go ahead and set up for next. Like, there's no reason to try to break through that Goliath. Yeah, this is a good play. I like this play.
The catch-up is on, but as they reach
Yeah, like a second to contest right there. You get the... Oh, no, you don't get the spawn. Oh, no. Candy now has to rotate all the way across. Omega's got to take the Goliath down before he gets in. He's got a lot of HP. Lot of HP. Lot of HP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Still alive and kicking.
Wow.
Out, but they equalize each other. Fantastic.
Wait, oh, he suicided out of the Goliath? Didn't he have a lot of HP? Or no, I don't think he's suicide. I think that was just the explosion itself. I'm pretty sure he just got completely obliterated by the KRM. Yeah, that's two effectively wasted Goliaths right there. Omega's teamwork is just better. Gosh, movement clean. Gotta hit those though.
And he manages to shut him down with the Annihilator, the boxing gloves of his partner.
Gotta hit those.
Just yet, but 215 to 150. Dunya Games tethering on the edge of
Risky still down at 15. They still got the lead. Yeah, I don't know why you're using a Peacekeeper on this map. That just doesn't feel like the move. You're just gonna get gunned every time by either a shotgun or a KSP.
It is around 40 or 50. It is not that far, especially
Oof.
second. That is 1 minute. That is required to get the points within the hill. And
No communication.
Not that easy
Whoa,
to
that
go. It's not that
movement!
difficult to go
Oh my
against
gosh, that
Omega,
was
especially
filthy.
the adjustment being done
Oh
by
my, oh, if he
Omega.
would have turned and hit
So
that,
much as a trade
I would have
off
lost
that
it.
and who gets to live
Whoopi pulling out the shotgun as well. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Rage on
And Whoopi now putting
38.
out the KRM as well. All the players off Smart
38.
with
My,
Dunya Games.
oh
And it looks like
my.
they want to reverse out there. And you know the suggestion that I put
Holy.
forth that it might
What
just
a
be
bounce
little bit of
back out of
sneaky play
Omega.
by the players of Smart Omega to drop a couple of rounds, because either way they
What
are
a
not
bounce
gonna get
back.
punished. I mean, you expecting Ace or MGU to pull
Rage
away
hits the
series
40
from Smart
bomb.
Omega.
Whoopi slows
You
down
are
a little bit,
dreamer.
but
The ones closest possible to them would be West Point Mamba Low Kings, but even at stage 3 for MSP, we've seen what Smart Omega can do.
yeah, I'm
against
curious to
a team
see
like
what
Low Kings.
Garena players are gonna do once they're on the buffed version. Another Goliath? I mean, once again, it's terrible spot to call it in. I know you're in a rough spot, but honestly, like, it takes you so long to rotate anyway. That was just, there's no value there.
Back to the lobby, and it looks
Wowzers.
like Smart Omega starts off hot.
Yeah, and that's when
Third Goliath just to lose by freaking 80.
Timing is a little bit too short, especially
That's
with the Goliath
crazy.
in there. The investment will be lost, and like 2 out of 3 of that Goliath has been lost already. So hopefully they can start off
is
well.
Jericho
on the
doing?
next time they go and use
What
that
is he
on the
doing?
next match of Hardpoint. But this
Oh,
time, Search and
3
Destroy.
wasted
And, well, we know
Goliaths.
the performance of both teams already on Search and Destroy. We talked about that so much earlier, but we'll have yet to see because statistics has been proven wrong this time on how Smart Omega has shown up.
It's their best
in
map?
this hardpoint map.
Well,
And Dunia Games, on the other hand, multiple
right now
mistakes,
it's
and they were the ones who were punished.
like if you're an S&D strong team
I've said this
and
a
you can
million
get your
times
map
already,
picked for
I
map
really
1
do not understand why you would bring that excess
in a best of 3, like you got it locked in.
Not control. If it's control, I probably understand. But at hardpoint,
It's kind of crazy to think that DG got 3 Goliaths when they had one guy that was not, or two guys that were not negative.
This one has seen a heavy nerf already. It's so easy to take it out of the equation. If you've got an Annihilator on your side, if you've got even worse, a
The thing
Predator
is,
missile,
it's not
bye-bye
easy to
excess
take out
one. But
if you
DG,
know,
they tried their best.
if you're going
The
against somebody that
rotations,
knows how to
they tried
defend it.
hold
But
on
it
to
seems
Smart.
like these
With
teams
Smart
have
Omega,
just
they said,
not
okay, no, thank
practiced
you.
their
We've got
replacement for the
different slots
Goliaths.
for Summit. We're
That's
not
what it
gonna
seems
go and
like.
try to control
Because we
those
saw
swarms all that
so
much.
many
If you
Goliaths in
really
NA
wanted,
that
you
got
could have it.
massive
We
value.
won the hard point instead, and they just ran
But
this
the
match.
placement
They put on a masterclass
that these
at
teams
Summit
are putting the
hardpoint
Goliaths
for Dunia
down
Games to learn from.
Yeah,
require you to
control
rotate
for
through so
this,
much
I think
open
versus
ground that
Battle,
it
I
just
think
doesn't
that
have any
starting
chance.
to grow back to the Goliath, but Rage right now.
This is the
Rage
esports
on
version, so no, they don't have the ZRG
on
yet.
the frags, 6,300 onto the points. This guy really is on fire on most of the respawn.
Yeah, Rage went crazy on that. I thought he was gonna put the shotgun away, and he proved me wrong.
Will be a lot against the opposing team.
The KRM got buffed, but they're not even using the buff version of
To
it.
pick up the MVP spot wasn't very easy because Whoopi started off hot, but Rage, just being that raging bull that he
Here we
is
go,
out there on
DG
the
S&D strat
battlefield,
sitting around
was
till
a
there's 20
big
seconds
part
left.
of that game,
Yeah,
managed
I
to
mean,
pull
even
in
last year in
front
Stage
and
5,
absolutely
DG
conquer
didn't
the
look
kill
strong in
the
S&D
early
at
on.
all.
And
And I remember like being completely shocked when Godlike, which at that point in time was were they Godlike last year?
Highlight match. I want to see what
I guess they were Godlike last year when they lost to S&D, because they had a huge lead and they just threw it.
Of the one and only Whoopi.
Yeah, we have
Prediction for S&D?
right now going
I think Omega wins it.
and the attackers will be Smart Omega.
I think Omega wins.
As to how
Let's say
the smart
7-3.
snipe will be countered right here.
Oh,
especially
Candy
as the
sniping?
Games has a great probability to
Okay, I was about to
initiate
say that doesn't make any sense.
first, but
I don't think DG even has a
fast
sniper.
The approach will be for Smart Omega.
They never did last year either.
Line for that B bomb site, and it looks like just two defenders are
Oh.
waiting for them. Oh,
ZZ?
great
Yep.
stun. Whoopi stopped in his
ZZ
spot.
sniping, all right.
And one good shutdown by ZZX. Rage manages to take him out.
Little bit of
Good
damage
trade
right there.
out. Gonzi dropped by Idra, and now just
How
like
do you
that,
let him
players
flank
from
all the way?
Omega
Oh my
already
gosh.
at that B bomb
Oh my
site to
gosh.
take over. But the objective
He's like,
player,
wait,
Risky, hasn't really found
don't
an
see my
ingress
laser.
into where
Can't
to
you just
plant the bomb.
ADS
Finally
and they
does.
won't see the
And
laser?
pressure is
Right?
on. Dunia Games, this is a 3v4, needs to find an entrance
Oh my
towards the
gosh,
B-bomb side,
such a
and
cheeky
they stand
spot
a
right
better
here.
chance of rotating around long from the side of passageway, but instead they take the shortest shortcut and just
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 3 entry points
Such
at
a
this point,
cheeky
and they're
spot.
trying to
Oh, yeah,
test
you saw him.
out, but with 3 men remaining,
Oh my
it
gosh, the
might be
movement.
to the death. Oh, good exchange right now, but trailer container right here on a 1 versus
Good read.
1, and
Good round.
Is a loss, and because it's Whoopi who's guarding
Did
that
Swordfish
point,
get shadow
Whoopi
adjusted?
goes
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah, fantastic play by Smart Omega.
You expect overtime? No. I think Omega will win this one pretty easily.
See exactly who's the most dominant team out there on S&D at the very least so far.
Especially if
No
DG
other
can't
team
win
has
defensive
been as
rounds, I don't think they
solid
stand
as
much of a
Smart Omega
chance.
on S&D, and they proved it against WDC free slot, but against Dunia Games as well, can it be done? Whoopi Angle has got that right idea, but execution was just a tad bit too slow.
Yeah, they're trying to bait him in, and it worked.
Oh my god! That range on the KRM2, spicy Neptune.
Yeah, not looking good. Zen is just overextending in there a little bit too close and being hurt by Smart Omega. And with
Did they
that
get the
initiation
read?
of the kill,
He's
it
about to
just
peek.
Goes in towards passageway
Yep.
and take that
Another taken
yard
down.
to that warehouse number 4.
Nade clears out the mid area, so all you gotta watch is Tin.
Where the plant is about to happen.
And now they
So
got
number
no
4
map
once
control.
again
That's a big
run
kill.
by the one and only Candy this time around. Earlier, Risky got
Trophy.
robbed. Sorry, Candy got robbed, so Risky picked up the slack for him.
Get the
And
info,
the
chow
pressure
for
is on
him.
once again, Indonesians. What's your response?
Well played.
Candy? Too good.
Clinical.
Free aim. turns the corner, shuts him
How
down.
does that
Whoopi
not?
spots the player, but
Oh,
execution soft.
shorty.
Pulls out the shorty, way too good. Final one with a backstab. Quick
No way,
scope's not
Idra
gonna be
killed himself
possible.
with a
Idra
nade.
gets the god nade, but he shuts himself down too.
I mean, that's a risk that he's willing to take. It's a 1-1.
Rage preparing to abuse the buffed KRM.
But it's good
Factual.
rotation being done. I mean,
Yeah,
this
I
is
don't
a
think
good
DG
toss
stands a
down.
chance in
And as
Search
an
and
attacker,
Destroy.
You need to understand when to slow
That bout
down
landed.
on that approach, get that initial
Yeah.
frag, and then later on plan an
Yeah, they
approach
look
on
pretty
where
content to
on
try
the
to bait him
side
into a
can
bad
be
push,
taken
and
of the defenders. And
I mean,
there's
at the very
one
least,
thing
it looks like they're not
a
falling for it this
1-3-1
time, but
by Smart Omega being done
I don't think that the snipers
Yeah,
have the
I agree.
consistency to be able to stop a good push out of Omega.
After 2 quick rushes, slow the pace down.
Wha-
Waiting to catch Indonesia off guard.
Okay.
In the games. Good nade sent out.
Yeah,
Can
trophy.
get a little bit of information. Answer is no. Whoopi peeks around the corner. Timing should be on his side. He is the first one there. One slides away. Nobody to spot out just yet.
That's not where he wanted to go.
Positions. As slow as this may be, it's a tense moment. That nade, if it connects, it will be a GG.
They got all the
He's not gonna
angles.
find anyone on the side
They-
of
they know a
ground.
lot of places where they
He's
aren't.
holding on to those back
They have
boxes.
no idea
Only one
where
guy
they
on
are.
defense. There's a X at the B bomb site. So moving there might just be a good idea, but it's all about a game of information. Who finds that first?
Yeah, DG's not giving him anything. This is a much better defensive round than we've seen out of them so far. What, red perks are banned? I don't think there's any banned red perks
They are being pressured by time.
that I can think of.
Now as 3 members is already in position for Dunya Games.
Risky.
Takedown by Whoopi in there, but quick
Good shots.
roll.
Wow, 3 in a row.
Ooh, kills after kills.
That's the
Now
thing,
a
like,
plant and 1 left as Zeze will be waiting.
you can sit back as much as you want to, but if you can't capitalize on forcing them to wait things out, doesn't really matter.
One and only Smart Omega.
What is up with people running a freaking 3 times right take? Seen this multiple times too.
Could they afford to drop a series?
Put that thing
against
away.
WDC free slot. The answer was hell yeah.
Restock might be. Oh yeah, martyrdoms, man. That's right. Yep, you're right. I forgot that was a red perk.
They are not in the mood to play.
Is the KSP not nerfed in Garena champs? No, they're on the esports version, which hasn't received the balance changes yet.
On to day number 3, and so far it
They want so badly to play it aggressive. Whoa!
Great response.
What the frick was that?
Has been traded off to the 3 members and now left to 2. But
Big one.
Hello? Hello? Okay, there you go. Get around here. Unless you let Whoopi 1v4 you, which would be tragic.
1v4.
Yeah, it's not happening.
All thanks to that, but great.
It's not
pressure
happening.
Coming through with the Peacekeeper, manages to hold him in place. And it's just a one single round pull.
I think Restock might be banned. I'm not 100% positive.
Into something bigger. Smart
Is
Omega
Overclock
was a
banned?
great start.
I don't think so. I don't think Overclock's that useful.
Calling them out on some of their gameplay. And that Punisher was just perfect. And this time, it's a slow round.
Cycle nades and smokes. The thing is, Restock doesn't restock that quickly, so
This time
it
round,
would be
let's see
useful,
if
I guess,
those
but
angles are locked
I do
down.
not have the esports version now.
Out of the slow really is
Only
the
players
key
get access to
success
it.
Of Smart Omega. We have one Rage who's a little bit too close in there against 3 members, but information really needs to be gathered earlier on. They will not be risking less than 1 minute because they might fail to go.
I like
after
this
the
setup for
focus, but
DG.
still back to the 1-3-1.
Try to bait him into the trailer push and just beam him through the doorway. Oh my gosh.
But as we can see,
I forgot you could see through from this
anticipation
angle.
push coming in from Kendi right now. Nades will be thrown.
Aren't you in stage 5 as the secret sub? Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Getting information as well.
Don't tell anybody.
It's more of a good hiding spot from Dunya Games. They know where they will not be. seen.
Omega is very content to play this slow. I mean, eventually they just gotta. I think they just gotta start committing to things earlier. Do they clear the left corner?
Especially by a guy named
Oh, I think he wallbanged.
Whoopi!
Whoopi!
Gets a double. Rage takes out Gonzi, and just like that, Smart Omega have got control of this map.
Oh, and they got
40 seconds to
trailer
go,
too?
but it looks like the numbers will be on the side of the
Oh my
Filipinos
gosh.
as Risky
Yeah, if you're on the
drops
inside of that
Zeze
trailer, you gotta
and
win
final player,
something.
Peacekeeper
They can kill a
be
single
the savior
person.
of the day for Dunya Games, I think
How do you not kill a
And
single
Idra
person with that setup
dropped
inside
that.
trailer?
Now 1-4 underscores.
That's
and
crazy.
is expected from Smart Omega, but not so much.
That's
from Media
crazy.
Games. They have making a mistake of bashing their heads in there on a 3-1 split.
Yeah, if Omega can go ahead and get this locked in, that's huge for them, because that basically equalized. Like, realistically, I don't see a way that Low Kings beats them in the 3-game series. It would take Omega being really out of it for
They most definitely
Low Kings to win.
Angles perfect by Whoopi, but gets punished by Jet Sky. That's the supremacy of the
Well, you get him kind of trapped inside trailer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's like, wait, now I gotta go. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go. This was a mistake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just look lost. They look lost, and I've got a feeling it's gonna probably look even worse on offense. I'm guessing full send to A, throw all your utility, hope that you can get the plant down. That would be my guess for the approach.
Because of luck, so hopefully that will not happen this time on this game. Otherwise, Dunya Games might have a great momentum.
No.
On, but
Okay.
with the scores right now, 4-point lead by Smart Omega. All they have to do is defend and get the information. Quickly rush towards where.
I just don't understand. Like, you've got 2 kills so far running the 3 times ride tech. Put it away. Put it away. It's not working.
They are just into
It's not working.
tactics
That's
and
okay.
understanding the
But
ropes
just
of
like,
the
oh
opposing
my
team.
gosh, I didn't know you could see through that.
Everybody's playing those tight angles, pixel peeping their opponents.
You got to check your corners.
KRM eats ahead.
I don't think you.
But Fran
I don't think you
drops
necessarily
range
have to
into the ball, gets
push
a little overexcited.
off that
Whoopi
first
had
blood.
shot from afar.
I understand the logic behind it, but I think there's a lot more value in getting that kill and then trying to sneak away. Obviously, that's a tough corner, especially if there's multiple people pushing, but
a little bit. There's
a lot of area in that backside that there can potentially be people.
Mega once again, even when they are all equal, Smart Mega punishes with them having this numbers advantage. Things just
Oh, you get the info right there. That's huge.
For the plays of Dunya Games.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that
Candy
Frank
finds the
was
opener.
over from showers right now.
Yeah, this is probably it.
Not so much as Candy will be able to take him down on the snipe now.
So the passive approach doesn't work for DG. They're at match point, so they start panicking. They're gonna full send it. I feel like they might full send it to B. I mean, the kind of the go-to one would be to just chuck it all at A and see what happens, but I feel like they might try to catch him off guard and see if they can just absolutely bull rush B.
And the biggest question I had in my mind was,
Oh.
what sort of answer
Well,
does Dunya Games have? What sort of
I was right.
strategy do they have to shut down Whoopi?
I should really be a
answer
coach.
is nothing. They
You
don't
know?
really have a response. They don't really
Oh,
have
it
an
worked.
answer for this ravaging
I really
knockdown
should be a
on the
coach.
battlefield. But Jet Sky drops Risky. This is a good opener. Whoopi
Honestly, I
finds
should be
one,
the
but
coach for
can't find
Omega.
the
I'll be like, hey guys,
Jet
they're all
Sky
gonna go to B.
manages to shut down
Stack it and kill 'em.
Jet Sky straight it out. The game of numbers to the side of Dunya Games this time round. Rage and Whoopi.
You gotta hit those?
They're still alive. Whoopi brings out the shot. He's not gonna hit.
That's the one that he
Brings
hits.
but Zed trades him out
That's the one
after
that he
shutting
hits.
down Rage. Fantastic response by Dunya Games.
Scripted
Smart
by
Mega
Bob.
still on that match point, so close to taking this 2-0 with Dunya Games.
Hey, it worked.
That win will be the momentum of Dunya
I was about to
Games
say,
right
there's
now.
no way they
Exactly,
full send
so
it
they
again. That's
have
too
a
easy to
chance
read.
To take this pace of the game, but with the position right now being taken, and
Sheesh,
Whoopi starting
good
against
shot.
Fran, it is now looking well for this team of Smart Omega, but the trade-off in there has a
Oh,
lot, bringing us to a
hit
point-
marker. Rage sniping? Oh, he picked up Whoopies.
Rated out. Good response.
You gotta
there.
hit
Picks
these.
up that
You
sniper
gotta hit
this time
these.
around.
You gotta hit
Come
these.
on. Give the boys some
That's
DG.
not what
Great
you need to
get
do.
Kennedy. Not getting aggressive.
Omega, don't
Rage
fall
just
apart.
and is instantaneously punished.
Don't fall apart.
Now. Good stun on Zen just to slow the pace down a little bit. Ibra backs
Oh,
that.
there we go.
I
Kenny gets
believe
bait.
that move is going to be called out by the Indonesians.
And
Manages to
another.
sneak into the white warehouse too easily, and that's going to be a detriment to Dunya Games.
Yeah, it's a 1v3, a 1v4 situation right now.
Gonzi
and
has one
Gonzi
kill.
Will be at a loss right either.
Hey,
way.
he doubled his
Take
kills.
down,
Let's
but
go,
the
dude.
rotation Will be known. The pinch might be happening, but no movement.
Yeah,
just
the
yet.
way that
They're
he's
just
moving
waiting
just
and
doesn't look confident. I'm gonna be
waiting for
honest.
the time to count down the risk.
The way that he's moving, it just doesn't give me a he's gonna clutch this vibe.
That is a virtue. There's no other virtue that they need to take right now.
The fact that he-
They need
how do
to
you-
be waiting, but Gonzi sneakily
How do you let him sneak in there just for free?
Now a 1v1 against Candy AJ.
Yeah, great plays coming through from
this-
Gonzi. He's not
Alright,
going for
there
the
you go.
plan, just going
You
for
get
the
the-
hunt, and
Wait.
it's a good decision.
Oh, that was Kit.
Gonzi was able to punish Kendi
You're gonna let a guy with 1 kill 1v3 you? Oh, brother.
Guns in there, like,
Oh no, that's not a good sign at all. All right, now they full send A. They got confidence. They're gonna chuck it all at A. No, they're going back to the B push. All right.
Now, as we can see, they are going for the hard push on Bravo right now, leaving one behind. Get information.
Oh, the nade kill.
But Fran was
Oh
able
my
to
gosh,
risk
there's
it.
no way.
The Bravo push will be at
There's no way.
right now, as 2 and 1 will be going in for defense, but we
Get the
have
info.
Cesar
You can't
who
wallbang
is
that?
able to take hold
That really
of
is the downside of the Peacekeeper. No wallbang penetration.
Oh, Whoopi almost
Getting
got
picked
that, but
apart.
Fran manages to punish. Good stun coming through just to
Good
slow down the
kills.
pacing of
Ooh,
Dunia Games,
Candy.
and shut down by Candy
Don't get
from afar.
1v2'd by this
The
dude
double
again.
strike
Come on,
slap.
guys.
One that Dunia Games just was not
Don't get
expecting to
1v2'd
deal
again.
with, and a 2v1
Did I say
on
7-3?
the
I did
match
say
point.
7-3.
Just so close for Smart Omega to secure this now, but Gonzi, he got the clutch earlier.
Man,
Same sort
I
of
really
numbers
did script
against
this
him,
thing.
Same players against him. Let's see if he can
Rio
get
with the
this
tier
time
2
out as well.
sub. Appreciate it.
All we have to do is
Can we get some
go
sub hype in chat?
slowly and understand
Oh,
all
info.
the corners, but
Wait.
there you go, another hit against
Is he gonna
Kenny.
clutch
And
again?
it's now left to 1, but there's
Rage,
only
just sit
2 more
on top of the bomb
cover.
with your
And
shotgun.
as we can
That's
see,
all you have to do.
Rage backed off just to make sure that he has a secure spot on that bomb and probably a good hiding spot.
I like the
to
check
wait
right there.
on
I like
for
the
that
check.
Remaining 40 seconds, AJ.
It's all about
Especially knowing that you got a shotgunner alive.
held on here.
I don't know why he's checking that angle like he's gonna be able to do anything in a gunfight right there.
Unless he misses that shot, man, or the gods of RNG give him a hit mark by some chance. But the KSP should be able to pop his head off as long as
Okay.
he can get those first few bullets to connect. Bomb picked up. Rage
Oh, he's
knows
got the
his
read here.
positioning. Takes a round.
No shot, you
Hit
missed
mark, and
that!
Gonzi finishes him off. No even a hit mark. Gonzi perfection. And now
The guy
Smart Omega held on to
that
the
had
point for so long now,
1
but
kill
still so close to the finish in Neptune.
just pulled off back-to-back 1v3, 1v2.
Surprised with how
Omega,
Arthur is doing right
what
now.
are
Gonzi is
you
a
doing?
kind of monster at this point.
What are you doing?
1v2 clutch for the twice already in this
D-
game,
d-
and it's against
like-
Smart Omega. The smarts right now from Gonzi is proving it right here.
Like-
But as we can see, the attack is still on. The
There you
side
go.
of
Good
the
concuss.
game.
Get some value out of it.
Heading
There you go.
out.
3 kills. Just
Oh
finished
my
the
God,
freaking
damage
game.
is built
Candy.
already.
Holy
Candy
freak,
with a
dude.
triple.
Oh my gosh.
Ra secures the headshot onto Zen. Smart
Candy
Omega
had
finally
15
puts
with
this
the
to rest.
sniper?
Second
Why
ball.
hasn't he been sniping the whole time?
That they want to make sure that they win. Oh, for the other side, I mean, it's smart move.
Where has
from
this
Gonzi,
been?
But it's more of how Smart Omega responded, especially on that last.
What
round.
in the
It's
world?
the confidence that Dunya Games
I don't think we got
has
to see like
they
any of his
can
snipes
hit
either.
When they're waiting,
Tragic.
but they rush it a little bit too quick.
Well,
for that
I
final
almost
round.
predicted the right
I
score.
think Smart Omega
I was
took
off by 1
advantage
because
of
Omega wanted to keep
what
choking.
is going on in the minds
It is
of
what it
DG
is.
Esports.
Yeah, DG, they were a little confident at the very start. You could see those big smiles heading on into this matchup, and they might have just been
Honestly,
stuck in
looking
it
at their
about
facial
Smart
expressions,
Omega
I think this is a
after the
3-0.
1 loss that they received once again.
I think this is a 3-0.
I'm just
I think Whoopi's gonna pop off. I think Whoopi's gonna respawn snipe and control. I think he's gonna pop off and they win the control 3-1.
Who's gonna punish you? NGU, Ace, and it'll be a hilarious moment if one of those two teams actually does manage
Why is it
to
not
punish
LAN?
Smart Omega later on. But
Tougher
the
to do with
probability of that
the
happening,
broader
sir,
region
is
selection,
close to
and
none.
also LAN
And
wasn't
West Point
actually
Mammoth,
LAN
even
last
though
time
they
anyway,
are
so
absolutely supreme when it comes to some of the strategy.
yeah, I don't know
When it comes to
what
the
that
gunfight
setup
mechanical
was
capability,
for DG
Smart
when they
Omega
just gave
is
away
just
the
classes
1v3.
above them, and Candy, this
Like, nobody
guy
even shot back at the
managing
guy.
to rip away that MVP
What region is
from
DG?
Whoopi
Indonesia.
himself as he picks up that sniper
Are we
summit,
back?
and now on their own map they secure a solid win. On to Raid, a favorite map of the players of Smart Omega, and we talked about this earlier on. The prediction for Raid will depend on the performance as well as the gunfights that we see on Summit. So I think we know exactly where
I don't know
this is
what
gonna
happened
go.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to close.
It just said
out the
disconnected.
details that we have right now from the past.
I didn't drop any frames or anything. It just disconnected for no reason.
And they will be showing.
That's
up
annoying.
Once again, now it's a chance for Dunya Games to let go of what happened from the previous past.
That's annoying.
Rounds or for the past 2 matches, because they need to focus. They need to get at least 1 point in this. against
Prediction for this,
Omega
I think
to
Omega
get
wins
ahead
3-1.
A little bit in terms of points.
Good flash, and that's a good response
Cool.
from both sides. Rage Engagement goes soft as he gets taken out of the equation, but full trades coming.
Why did
right
NRX
back
change
to
their
Dunia
name?
Games,
They
sneaking
didn't.
away
They got
one
picked up
marker,
by
but
a bigger
instantaneous
org.
response as Risky saves the day. Fran dropped, Zeze X dropped, and they clear off those markers as well. Smart Mega, sublime defense, but look at
Risky
these
bouncing
setup coming
back.
through from
I
the players of
predicted the
Dunia
whoopee
Games.
respawn tonight. Yeah,
Instantaneously
especially for raid.
rotating
That's kind of
over towards
assumed,
the
you know.
point. But Smart Mega, they smell something fishy.
Are they going to be
and they
rocking
rotate as
the
well, and they
3x
should be able
right
to get
tech?
exactly that done from the side of money.
Yeah, though
Jet ski
really is
just-
much easier to capture
once again,
earlier
they
on.
just don't look
After
confident.
that rotation, I think it's bringing
Gotta get the kill
more
there.
of that
Oh, they
frag
still get the
into
kill?
favor
Oh, ZZ's back
of
there.
Smart Omega. So it's only 2-point lead in terms of the life. Back to Bravo right now. This Zeze is now trying to attempt.
Yep,
for a
3
take,
times right
but
tick.
will be taken down and will
So
be taken
interesting.
back on that hill. Now, on that point, but 23.
If the ZRG doesn't get banned, I guarantee you it's going to be 3 times ZRG for at least 2 players in every respawn.
Life point, and they're just getting kills after
Or
kills, and
2 players in every control, what I meant to
That
say.
was such a huge opportunity for Dunia Games to confuse Smart Mega because they had the player who was ripping away that B control point, and they had 2 players at that A
Stage
control
5
point, but
prediction?
neither one wanted to actually step onto the flag and
Probably
play the
Tribe
game of
wins the whole thing.
destruction, which I really do not understand why Dunia Games went for kills instead, and they are going to get punished because
Golly,
controls is
they're not getting
about
anywhere
kills
close.
only. It's mainly about controlling the control point. Hence the name Control. 5 more seconds to go. Smart Mega punishes Dunia Games for misplaying this initial round. But 2 seconds onto the whole
Yo.
here, Dunia Games
Ah,
still trying
good
to pull
push.
up the
Second
issue
point.
With 2 players sitting
Oh,
down
the
inside.
pred.
Takes
Eh,
out
not
one
really
from
necessary,
laundry side.
but, you know,
One
do what you
finds
want.
already, but it's just a single marker on there with that final slay. It's GG.
Whatever happened to 100 Thieves picking up a COD M team? They had a team lined up and it just didn't work out.
5 seconds could have been done already.
Jesky has
Alpha
0
early,
kills.
as you pointed out, AJ. It's more of the smarts on like making that distraction as well as a quick rotation. They are taking a long rotation. And
Who's
giving
Tribe's
time for
coach?
Smart
I don't think they
Omega
have
to
one.
Get back into position. Now, as we can see, it's now a 1-4
Ooh.
split for the side of Dunia Games, and everyone
If
else
that would've
is
killed.
heading into basketball court.
Man.
To the swimming pool, and they are taking advantage of how
Whoopee?
difficult this hill has to be taken, and they
Everybody loves their 3 times right tick.
You see what I mean? Right at AMR, you use it at control. It gives you a lot.
How does this
Don't
game
bring
mode
it
work?
out when it comes to
There's
hardcore.
a control point,
I think this is,
and there's an offense and
Don't bring it
defense.
out when it comes to S&D. I think a
They
lot
both
of
get
those
30
players really try to
lives.
force the issue
The
with
defense
Vitek, and
tries not to
Smart
let the
Mega
other
this
team
time
get the
around.
control point. Once you
Relationship
capture a
with
point, like you see right there,
very
it adds an extra
easy.
minute to the
control
clock.
Point, that's the more difficult one to pull away. And
B
Dunia
is the
Games
tougher
really
control point.
very
Typically,
scrappy,
defense has the
very
advantage
messy
just
in terms of
because,
setup, and they're playing
especially with the
control
way that
all
spawns work,
along, and I'm actually surprised.
you know where people are going to be coming from every time, so you can basically funnel them however you want to.
Point to take, and they prioritize that.
Ooh, wasted Annihilator.
Will not be that much compared to B. Now that they have that advantage.
Yeah, it
already,
might actually be a
they
3-0.
both
Might not be a
sides
3-1.
and pinch this square center and kill or take those kills against Dunia Games one at a time, but they need to be careful not to be risky and get power position like the long.
Who would win a full set, Tribe versus Omega? I think Tribe.
One member right here, but we'll be taken down and Annihilator in play already.
I mean, the thing is, like,
Display by the
Tribe's
players of
at the end of the day,
Smart
Tribe is the
Mega.
super team.
Waste its Annihilator, but Risky's there for that backup trade. Steps on in, movement gone.
Oh my
Risky
gosh, that
way
was
too good.
disgusting.
Just
Holy
double
frick.
plays, tags up two
Imagine he
players
gets a
at the
triple
same
out of
time.
this?
Third player on one
Oh,
attack.
ran out of
Double
ammo.
bullets. GGWP Gonzi annihilates
But
the
like, Tribe's
Annihilator.
a super
In the
team.
game of numbers. On
They
the
didn't
side
lose
for
a
Smart
single
Mega,
match
10 life
in
deficit
Stage
now
5
for
last year,
Dunia Games.
and their
Smart
team
Mega
this year
already
is
ripping away the
massively
control point
upgraded.
as well. 2 markers taken away. Rage on for the slay. Smart Mega dominating Dunia Games. This was the story of David versus Goliath.
Holy.
Smart Mega ducked down a couple of their
I don't think this
supremacy
was a
against
David
the
versus
Racing
Goliath
Respawn, suckering
scenario.
The Indonesian side, and Dunia Games never.
I don't
saw
think that's really what
coming.
this was.
The rare occurrence of
Yeah, this is gonna be a
two
3-0.
active flags in here on control has been brought in by Smart Omega. Now,
Holy
another
utility. Oh
set
my
has
gosh.
to be done.
They full sent it to the other side. They get torn apart. They only get 2 people to defend. They only get 2 people to defend, and you still get obliterated.
30
Oh, brother, there's so many Goliaths. Oh my gosh. Holy. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
know everybody's
goodness, this is
rotating
such
toward
a
that
different
side.
Team going up against Dunia Games in comparison to what we saw out there.
Yeah, you just throw down as many Goliaths as you want to. They don't stand a chance.
Risky can go in for the investment into that XS1 Goliath as well, so that we can have one.
Yeah, you just sit inside here.
I mean, what are you keeping?
Another person rotate to the opposite side of basketball court and just, I mean, honestly, you don't even need to value the Goliath here. You do whatever you want with it.
They've only lost 4 lives so far.
There's like, you don't even have pressure to try to protect it or anything. Yeah, your life advantage is so big, like you might as well march the Goliath over into their spawn and spawn trap him with it. Yikes. This is a bad look. Bad look for DG. And yet another great example of why you don't play the entire year with an underage player.
Rotating, brother, a little bit too slow, don't you think?
I mean,
great example of why you don't play the entire year with an underage player leading into the most important tournament of the year.
Oh my goodness, this guy can really slay 20 already in the points, 2 less against Risky, who we know is a slayer already, and there we go.
It's not worth it to win a couple $10,000 tournaments if you get knocked out of the $2 million tournament.
Yep, but the A flag now on for the pull, but the backstab by
Good
Kenny
night.
just undo
That
them.
was
And
not
this
even
is a
close to being a
triple
3-1.
XS1 Goliath stack
Shoo.
for the side of Smart Omega
Well, if it's an
in this
18,
round.
nope, that would be the
first
reason why
one
he's not
got
playing with
taken
them.
out a little prematurely, but it doesn't really matter. A perfect 3-0 donut served up by the David versus Goliath.
This was not David versus Goliath. Omega is literally the winner
At this point, but Smart Omega smarted up,
of
and
the
also
Garena Masters 3.
is right now, right?
What?
It might have been the R's slacking off earlier.
Why isn't Control in ranked instead of frontline? I don't know. That's a good question.
Against Smart Omega to get that top 3. So it's more of placing onto the playoffs that they need to focus on, and then later on bring what they have.
That was
for all the teams that are going against.
lopsided.
I'll have to find out if that is really the case, but a good showing. But Smart Omega in this play of Control. I mean, smart moves, smart rotation, even great defensive there. As an attacker, it's very minimal that you've seen a quick battle just like this, but Smart Omega has it covered.
But you know, I'm really, you know, feeling quite suspicious about the engagements of the players from this Indonesian side, right? Because I know Dunia Games is capable of so much more, but they really didn't go hard against Smart Omega at all.
Okay,
we
guys.
were predicting a fake out by Smart Omega against WDC, but what if this is a fake
Okie
out from
dokie.
Dunia Games instead?
That's
Because
gonna be
once
it for the
again,
stream.
these
It's a
teams
Saturday.
stand to lose
I'm going to spend time with the wife.
absolutely nothing.
I appreciate
But
you guys watching.
the only difference here
No
could
watch
just
party
be
tomorrow.
Dunia Games does not understand what West Point Marble is capable of.
But we'll be
Smart
back
Omega
with
knows
it
how to deal with
on
them. This Dunia Games know how to
Monday
deal
when we
with
got
West
lots
Point
more really good
Marble.
matches.
You
So
can't play the game of
basically
dropping sets
watch parties for Garena
against
Masters all the way up
anyone
until
out
we
there if
leave
you do not
for
know
COD
exactly
next.
what you're gonna be able to
Big
guarantee
Warzone
yourself.
mobile
Smart
reveal.
Omega
Excited
knows
for that as
they can
well. Hope you
guarantee
guys
some
enjoyed.
points. Some of those points
Like,
that they
subscribe,
cannot
follow,
guarantee on the other hand.
and I'll see you guys